Every great conflict begins long before the first blow is struck, and the brewing storm between Doctor Doom and Kang the Conqueror is no exception. Their rivalry stretches across centuries, woven through the fabric of universes themselves. If the MCU's Secret Wars comes to life as fans hope, this duel will define it. To understand how, we need to peel back the layers of time. Picture Kang first, a man named Nathaniel Richards, born in the 31st century. Gifted with a mind beyond genius, he mastered history and technology before most could speak in full sentences. But intellect wasn't enough. He craved dominion, a purpose larger than life. Time became his weapon. With stolen tech from Victor Von Doom's lineage, Nathaniel built armor capable of traversing epochs. He became Pharaoh Ramatut, then the Scarlet Centurion, then Kang the Conqueror, each persona another step toward empire. Meanwhile, in the present day of Earth, 616, a different genius plotted in shadowed halls. Victor Von Doom, scarred by an accident born of pride, hid his face behind a metal mask. He fused sorcery with science, wielding mystic incantations as easily as equations. Unlike Kang, Doom rooted himself in one era, ruling Latveria with a gauntlet fist. But inside, his ambition reached as far as the stars. Their stories intersect through a single obsession, absolute control. Kang seeks it by conquering time, bending centuries into his will. Doom hungers for supremacy over everything, realms, minds, even reality's laws. Both see the coming Secret Wars as a crucible to crown the one true architect of destiny. Legends whisper of universes colliding, of Battleworld reborn under a singular hand. Who claims that hand? Kang, with armies harvested from divergent timelines, each soldier a reflection of himself? Or Doom, armed with cunning, sorcery, and the cold patience to strike at the perfect moment? In dusty archives beneath Castle Doomstadt, Victor pores over fragmented scrolls. He deciphers records of incursions, the same cataclysms that threaten the multiverse in Kang's path. Through flickering candles, he studies blueprints not of machines alone, but of entire worlds. Doom believes the multiverse isn't just collapsing, it's offering a throne. Far in the future, Kang surveys a timeline screen spanning whole galaxies. He watches branching histories flicker and die, adjusting trajectories with a flick of his wrist. Each victory feels hollow, for one adversary remains outside his grasp: Doom. The man is a ghost Kang cannot predict, a flaw in otherwise perfect equations. Whispers spread among the few who glimpse beyond the veil. A secret contest has begun. Both rivals prepare, unaware that their destinies spiral toward the same battlefield. When incursions consume everything, only one can shape what survives. For now, the game is quiet, just ripples across reality, faint echoes of moves on a cosmic chessboard. But the silence won't last. Soon, Doom will leave his throne in Latveria. Soon, Kang will step through time's doorways, armies in tow. And somewhere between past and future, a war for supremacy will ignite. The first tremors of conflict begin in hidden corridors where no mortal dares step. In the ruins of Chronopolis, Kang surveys an empire stitched from centuries. Every tower is a monument to his victories, every corridor a timeline conquered. Yet in its heart, a single chamber flickers with uncertainty, a map of the multiverse, marked by spreading fractures. Kang knows they spell opportunity, but also peril. Someone else is moving the pieces. Miles and eons away, in the storm-lit halls of Castle Doomstadt, Victor Von Doom stands before a portal of green fire. Within its glow twist images of worlds colliding. Doom doesn't merely study, he communes, drawing whispers from forgotten gods. He hears one message clearer than all others: the coming Secret Wars will decide everything, and he intends to be ready. The tension between them sharpens when Kang attempts a surgical strike into Latveria's future. He dispatches a legion of holographic soldiers, each tuned to intercept Doom's mystic signals. But Doom's wards spring to life, iron statues animating, glyphs sparking like lightning. The attack is shattered before Kang's boots even touch the soil. From the rubble rises Doom's voice, calm and lethal. Time is your toy, Richards. But even toys break. That warning drives Kang to escalate. He summons warships from divergent centuries, phalanxes marching under banners bearing the sigil of conquest. Entire realities quake as he drills through barriers between dimensions. His goal isn't mere invasion. It's to corner Doom before the battlefield of Battleworld even forms. Doom counters in subtler fashion. He weaves enchantments through space-time, planting traps in histories Kang believes immutable. An assassination attempt in ancient Egypt, a sabotage in the 40th century, even a duel inside the micro-realm, all staged to test Kang's focus. And each failure feeds Doom's confidence. But cracks appear in their strategies. Kang's forces grow restless, struggling to hold ground in unstable timelines. Some whisper of a beyond power neither master controls. Meanwhile, Doom's sorcery strains as incursions accelerate. He realizes raw intellect won't suffice. He'll need allies who can weather reality's collapse. So Doom seeks out Reed Richards, dangling clues about catastrophic convergence. Reed, ever the scientist, follows the trail into Doom's lair, unaware he's a pawn in a larger design. Through veiled hints, Doom measures the knowledge Reed holds about incursions, knowledge stolen from Kang's future data. Reed senses the trap, yet can't resist the puzzle. Kang, watching from afar, interprets Doom's maneuver as provocation. He rides a time stream into the 21st century, confronting Earth's heroes with a brutal proposition: stand aside, or be swept away with your age. But heroes complicate everything. The Avengers question Kang's motives, probing the very threat he meant to keep secret. And somewhere above them, satellites record a Latverian signature bending space around Earth. The stage is nearly set. Neither Doom nor Kang controls every variable, yet both believe destiny bends toward their hands. As incursions tighten their grip, timelines knot together like storm clouds. Soon, the first open clash will decide who commands the road to Battleworld. The sky above collapsing Earth burns with fractured colors: violet, gold, and black, all bleeding into one another. Two titans stand at the edge of everything: Dr. Doom, cloaked in emerald and iron, and Kang the Conqueror, armored in violet steel, helm glinting like a fallen star. Around them swirl shards of dying timelines, pieces of worlds that once stood proud. This is no battlefield made of soil or stone. It's the carcass of the multiverse itself. Kang strikes first, moving faster than a mortal thought. He hurls chronal lances that slice through air and memory alike. Each blast carries centuries of destructive force, ripping craters into the void. But Doom raises a hand, weaving a shield of mystic lattice that bends physics to his will. Bolts scatter like sparks against an anvil. Kang pivots, summoning soldiers pulled from divergent eras: Roman centurions with plasma rifles, cybernetic samurai, troopers from a future that never was. Their formation is perfect, their loyalty absolute. Yet Doom's eyes blaze white. A single incantation transforms fallen fragments into iron golems, their fists shaking the storm. The clash rings out, metal against destiny. For a moment, Kang gains ground. He drives Doom backward with a spear forged from compressed centuries. The blow tears through Doom's armor, scoring molten lines across his chest plate. Doom staggers, almost tumbling into a swirling abyss where stars collapse into nothing. But Victor Von Doom has endured worse. He plants his boots, channels every ounce of arcane training, and slams a gauntlet palm into the spear. It disintegrates into glowing dust. Their duel becomes raw philosophy in motion. Kang manipulates streams of cause and effect, bending seconds until they cry out. Doom answers with sorcery drawn from primordial wells, countering science with willpower sharpened by rage. Neither can overpower the other completely, so the battle grows stranger. Time fractures. They fight inside their own pasts, glimpsing victories and losses that never were. A lull hangs in the storm as both gather strength. Kang speaks, voice echoing across collapsing dimensions. I have ruled every possible age. The throne is mine by right. Doom's reply is steady, almost gentle. Power claimed is fragile, Kang. Power earned endures. Then the Beyonder's shadow flickers across the void. A silent reminder that someone greater watches, amused. It fuels Doom's resolve. He unleashes a final surge, mystic energy woven with raw intellect. and hurls Kang through a cascade of splintering timelines. Yet even in defeat, Kang's smirk lingers. History, after all, is his to rewrite. The storm quiets. Doom surveys the remnants, cloak whipping in spectral wind. He knows the secret wars are far from over. Today he stands victorious, but tomorrow's chessboard may favor another. Behind his mask, eyes narrow. He will master the Beyonders game or shatter it completely. Somewhere beyond, Kang's armor reforms around him as he slips into the currents of time. His loss is data, and data is fuel. He vows to return with strategies Doom cannot anticipate. And when that moment comes, the multiverse will tremble again. For now, only silence remains, a pause before the next cataclysm. Two conquerors have crossed blades over infinity, leaving scars reality will never forget.